So hello and welcome, Christopher Adventure Van, and here we have one of our previous projects, which is a 4x4 Sprinter based on 416 model. It is called Levante. This project we have finished actually last year, and in December we did some last finishing touches. And right now it came to our shop for a little service, very little service, because the owner is going to Greece, Albania and so on, and they wanted to install the aluminium box which we produce, and some couple things which they found that after a year they would like to have extra, like air conditioner and so on. So basically this is a 416 model with 2.7 engine, and its load capacity was lowered to 3.5 tons, so you can drive it with normal regular license. And this is a pure adventure van, and we will talk about it later. Why is it adventure van? But what you see here, we did the whole bodywork of this van. We replaced a lot of panels, and we have sandblasted most of the body and applied epoxy primers and Raptor liner as always. And we did some mechanical improvements, which is as always the coilovers, springs, and we've reinforced the back suspension with extra leaves and Bilstein shock absorbers. Last year we did not yet install the Fox shocks, so we will improve that when these ones are dead. So basically that's some of the improvements. Also we have created our own super single wheels. These wheels are based on original Mercedes-Benz wheels. So this car was a double wheel normally, and we redone the rims to have a super single version. So right now, because it is not stock super single wheel, you can have one spare tire. You don't need two sets of tires, one for the back and one for the front, because the front and the back is exactly the same size, the rim. So now they are 8.5 inch wide with BF Goodrich wheels, tires. This creates a really nice look. Tomorrow we will install some fenders here, so the car will be more road legal. We have LED lighting here connected with the long lights, and here we have another LED bar. LEDs are all over the car, so we have both sides and the back side as well. We have some lights, and as you see here we have exterior shower. So let's talk about the exterior first. And this is one of the features which makes this van adventure van, because it does not have a bathroom inside. Because, like, why do you need a bathroom when you can reach this kind of places and just take a shower in the wild? And that's the adventure, you know. So the tank, the clean water tank, is 80 liters, and the hot water tank is a flow tank from Webasto. The boiler is 20 liter capacity. So right here we have the interior, and let's talk about some features which you can see straight away. This is a curtain which we use usually for winter, but it also can be used in the summertime, and it has a lot of mosquito nets. This is our product, and that is just one of the best products ever. I don't want to put it down now because I want you to see the inside. So the car is equipped with Victron energy system, and generally it has a solar power, 360 watts solar on the roof, and that already makes the car pretty much off-grid because it does not have too much electronics inside. So we have a lot of USB ports and 12-volt ports everywhere in the car, you know, near the beds and near the kitchen. Cabinets are made out of bamboo, as always lately. Bamboo is a fantastic product. woven vinyl floor, pretty much indestructible. And this bed is for the whole car. Generally is a family car, so on this bed parents sleep on this bed and 2 of their children sleep on top of them. And because the whole family created this car, we have a lot of nice orange touches. We have some nice Malawi fabric, which is just making the whole van much more happy car. And so you can fold this mattress and fold this deck here on the wall, and then you have a sofa, a big sofa. So if the elder guys, they want to go alone somewhere on the journey, they can remove the back seats, the 2 ones here, and they can remove the beds, and they can have a really big countertop space. But that will not happen for a long time probably, because they love to travel all of them together, and that's really cool. So the car is equipped inside with some extra USB ports, with the land meter, so you can see how the car goes on the slopes. Swivel seats are very easy. We have here again bamboo, so these are the drawers. So let's go to the inside of the van. You can see beautiful Malawi fabric on the ceiling. We have a lot of airlines, so they create a lot of space for extra storage, as you can see here and everywhere. A roof window with mosquito nets and so on. Latex, these are latex mattresses, very comfortable. So here is the pole for the awning, Pioneer sound system, and you see everywhere there's this orange touches. So like the whole car has all of the orange touches here and there. And this is our custom made table with a world map, which we are famous for somehow. Some cushions here. These are original seats, so these seats can be completely removed, they can be folded. But this is one of the last cars that is possible to do it, because we have some new laws, and new laws don't allow to install these seats anymore. This car was done last year, so it was the last time that we were able to do that. And they can fold again, and you can remove them, so then the elderly guys, they can use this space as a sofa. Here you have a Polish production refrigerator. So you can see you can fold all of the mattresses very easily. Here it is, and it is very good product. We are the dealers of this. I think if you talk about cold and quality, it is much better than when the main top producers in the world. But I will make a movie about it one day. So here we have a very easy control panel, so you can turn off and on lights, you can turn on the USB ports and all of the stuff, and the pump. The water is 90 degrees, 80 to 90 degrees hot, because it is connected, the hot water is connected with the engine. So it is a very good system with a heat exchanger. It creates hot water in this climate very fast, and really can burn. It's so hot, I love it, because it gives, with 80-liter tank of fresh water, cold water, this 20-liter tank of hot water gives us about 100 liters in total. Okay, let's say 80 liters in total of really warm shower good water. That's fantastic. So here we have some 12-volt ports, and you can use them to install some nice fancy lights with the awning. The tables and everything, you can remove that table and put it on the doors and use the same table inside outside. And here is one of the, maybe you think, what is this? So here it is, one of clients' ideas, because the roof is occupied with the window and with the solar panel. They wanted some air conditioner whenever they have a 230 volt possibility to plug in on a camping or something, so we've installed this AC for them, which is working really fantastic as long as you have a 230 volt. This is a very easy, one of the simplest conversions we did. Well, because it's so simple, it doesn't mean it's easy to make, but generally that's the adventure van thing. You have cabinets, you have water, you have kitchen. Here you have, it is de-installed here, but here you have a removable cooker, so you can store it in the drawer, and whenever you need it, you just put it in or put it out. You cook inside, outside. That's fantastic. And here you have our isolated curtains. This window can open. It was originally with this window, so we just found the window which opens. You have mosquito nets here, and you can have some airflow. So tomorrow we'll also install a fan in the window, so we will have a little bit better airflow. And generally I think this is all, because that's the easy van. And even though it's an easy van, it has a lot of cool features, but that's how you want to keep everything simple and functional in a conversion like that. So you can load a lot of your gear here under the bed as well. You can hold it with the airlines and with the straps, and you can check how the car is working, how the electronics is working with Victron apps. So we can monitor, for example, the battery status and so on. That's just the example, you know. So right now we have 68%, and we are camping here pretty much since yesterday. We did it. So we came here yesterday, and the last time we turned on the car, the van was just to move it from a little bit there to here. And so it's a very very cool thing to have, the solar panels. And we are working with laptops, and we are charging our phones and the camera. We have some TRDs, so this car has no winch. I think these cars really don't need winch generally. TRDs are just enough, but if you go somewhere on the solo trip and you know you will be off-roading, then obviously it's good to have one. But in type of adventures like this family is going on, they really don't need the TRDs, because the old four-wheel drive in this car is just working fantastic, and I love it. These are my favorite vans actually, just because I am a fan of a little bit old school features and old school cars. So the basic thing about it is that you can choose what you want. You can drive four-wheel drive all the time, obviously on not hard roads, and then you can turn on the low gears, so it will be much easier. But it's very important that in this van you don't have to use four-wheel drive to use low gears, so you can always drive on low gears. So actually we didn't use four-wheel drive here anywhere. We just came here with a low gears, and that's a really big advantage of these vans, that they have the low gears, because if you have a high suspension, good tires and the low gears, most of the terrains that we have around here you can just drive around. So greetings Florian, by the way. It's you are the guy who said it the first time. And also it has a diff lock, which was generally a basic thing in these cars. It was always stock, and it's just making the whole thing much better. And these vans are not so picky with diesel, they are not so delicate, and they are just rough machines. And obviously this is not a Nissan Patrol or Toyota Land Cruiser, and it will not pass this river there and just crawl the mountain because it's not meant for it. This is a car with good off-road capabilities, but you have to drive it in a way that you don't destroy everything. So what usually is breaking these vans, there are three things. People don't check oils in the four-wheel drive, and this is how they kill the four-wheel drive. Second of all, if they have any leaks and there is no oil in the drive, obviously you can destroy it. But these are just maintenance problems. These cars just don't die out of nowhere, you know, you have to take care of them. And the one weak part of it is the CV joints. So if you go somewhere on a long journey, you need to take some CV joints with you, maybe two even, the outer ones, because these cars, they don't like really brutal off-roading, and sometimes people just go places and they usually have not original CV joints, they have some replacement ones, and very often they break. So because of wrong driving, because of too big amount of off-road terrain, which is just not suitable for this car, you know. And so if you want to be prepared for something, you take these parts with you. Otherwise, we did one video with Florian and Claudia, who drove 33,000 kilometers through Central Asia, and therefore you can learn which parts of the van were broken after this journey. But they were just broken just out of kilometers, and they were not broken because they just died in the off-road and we couldn't move on. So I hope you like it. Oh, just by the way, this is our spare wheel holder. So we have many of this stuff, you know. So anyways, I hope you liked it, and I hope you liked Levante. We love this van. It's really cool and unique and original because of the orange stripes everywhere, of the little details which make it really sophisticated and beautiful van. And till next time, maybe I'll record a movie with our new The Watcher project. It is now on the tests, and it comes in 2 weeks. It comes back to us for, you know, final thoughts, because when you build a car like that, you build it in stages. So you build first stage, then you drive it, then you build second stage, and pretty much always after the third time you just have a really well manufactured car. And it's just because of the extra thoughts which come along the first journeys. So greetings, Adventure Van, Christopher. See you next time.